thigh, pushes nose into palm, making the hand swing of its own accord, a pendulum. The pain increases and Dot worries that the dog might wake Jeanie with her whining. Jeanie, asleep in the right-hand dip in the double mattress, first made by her husband, Frank, long dead, and on the rare occasions when her children were out of the house, by that other, unmentionable-at-home man, who is too long for that old short bed, so he cannot stretch out, and then hollowed further by Jeanie even though she is a wisp of a thing, and ate only a tiny slice of the Victoria sponge they made for when Dot herself turned 70 last month, and had at the little celebration here in the kitchen, with Bridget taking telephone pictures of Julius on his fiddle, and she on her banjo and Jeanie on the guitar, all singing after a drop of port to lubricate the vocal cords, Julius always says, and how the sensation Dot has now is similar to the way she felt following her third glass, clumsy and blurred, with her thoughts diffuse, dizzily leaving the remains of the cake on the table, so that dog, naughty, stood on her hind legs and yumphed it down, and them scolding and laughing until her sides Kurt, all her loves but one, there with her, and the dog barking and jumping and barking, too excited and noisy like she'd be in the snow, waking Julius, who sleeps so lightly and stirs at any noise. All these thoughts and more, which Dot is barely aware of, pass through her mind while her body slows. It is a wet coat she wants to shed, like the chickens with their autumn moult. An unresponsive weight. Leaden. Dot falls back onto the kitchen sofa as though someone had reached out a palm and pushed on her breastbone. The dog sits on her haunches and lowers her head onto Dot's knee, nudging her hand until she places it between the animal's ears. And then all thoughts of chickens and children, of birthdays and beds, all thoughts of everything, vanish and are silent. The worries of 70 years, the money, the infidelity, the small deceits, are cut away, and when she looks at her hand, she can no longer tell where she ends and the dog begins. They are one substance, enormous and free, as is the sofa, the stone floor, the walls, the cottage thatch, the snow, the sky. Everything connected. Jeanie, she calls, but hears some other word. She isn't concerned. She has never felt such love for the world and everything in it. The dog makes a noise that isn't like any noise a dog would make and backs off, so that Dot is forced to remove her hand from the bony head. She shuffles on the sofa. She wants to touch the animal again, put her arms around the dog and fall inside of her. But as Dot leans, she tips, her left foot turning on its side and sliding along the floor. Her balance is upset, and she pitches face forward, her right hand going out to break the fall, while the other catches under her chest, the finger with her wedding ring pinned beneath her. Dot's head goes down, and her forehead hits the edge of the hearth, where a flagstone has always been slightly raised, shifting it so that the companion set, which hangs beside the range, falls. A last, lucid fragment of Dot's mind worries that the clatter of the metal pan and brush might shock her daughter's heart from its regular rhythm, until she remembers that this is the biggest lie of all. The poker, which has fallen too, rolls away under the table, rocks once, twice, and then is still. Chapter 2. Jeanie is woken by Julius shaking her arm, at first gently and then more roughly. She flies down the stairs after him, her nightdress flapping out behind, even though he has said she must walk. It's gloomy in the kitchen, curtains drawn, lights off, only the orange glow of the fire in the range. Their mother lies face down on the floor, not moving.